Welcome back, everyone, as we have now struck an uneasy alliance with Farah, whom I'm just going to go ahead and prep people for this. I have a love-hate relationship with Farah. I really do. I have a very vicious love-hate relationship with her. It's because as a story character, she's awesome. Like, I don't have that issue with her, but she's AI in the game. And AI, as we all pretty much know, are dumber than rocks, okay? They never do what you want them to do. They always go off on their own and get themselves killed. And she's especially annoying in this regard because if she dies, we die. So I'm just going to go ahead and warn people in advance. I'm going to be screaming at Farah a little bit in this playthrough, like most have. I already know, I'm just prefacing this for people because I know a few people who love Farah and are probably going to get mad at what I say about her. But just keep in mind, she's an AI character. AI characters are always annoying to me. Right? Same thing to you? Like, you've done escort quests in WoW. They always do stupid things. I mean, even like if you have an AI character in Mario, they do stupid things.
This is kind of like, why have AI characters like that when, you know, they're not going to be smart enough to know?
Well, the problem is that you need to be able to create smart AI, and, I mean, we're living in 2018.
Yeah.
AI characters have been around since probably about 2005. Actually, no, like, if this had an AI character, so 2002, at the very least. 16 years. We haven't been able to come up with better AI. Like, some characters can make manageable AI. I would actually say Blizzard's learned, but there are just some companies that never knew. And you get the dumbest character. And funniest thing, one of the companies that hasn't learned, Ubisoft. The people who made this. Because and for those who don't believe me, 5 years down the line, Assassin's Creed came out. They still hadn't fixed their AI problems, as you guys will see. Like, I'm still debating whether or not we'll do, like, the official Assassin's Creed playthrough, but it might happen. Oh, and by the way, Cookie Dough, how could you betray me and give me pain? Crap, we are actually going to need to make a trip to Baskin Robbins just to get all the flavors.
Are you all right?
No need to shout. I just have an ice cream hangover.
What if the sand creatures came back?
They won't. Not here anyway.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to drink some pond water.
And water is water in Persia, man. I mean, you drink it. Doesn't matter if there's diseases or anything like that, because water is water is water.
Whoa.
But before people get mad at me and my mistreatment of Farah, there's your reason.
Are you all right?
Stay there! I'll try to find a way in!
Again, as a character, she's awesome. As a AI partner, she sucks. But that's because everybody sucks. Oh, by the way, bye.
Oh yeah, you just
I missed it by like an inch. So all I have to do is just make sure I run off the absolute worst edge. Whee! And there you go. Now I get it. I don't know. We're still kind of debating on whether or not to do Assassin's Creed. You've seen the first game, and you liked it, but...
She tried to steal my dagger after I saved her life. She would have left me there to die. And here I am, risking my life for her again. And why? Good question.
See, my only issue with doing Assassin's Creed is that after 2, it's just kind of a downward spiral. The games just get worse and worse. But maybe we'll take them on if we get a free moment. You know, in between all the Kingdom Hearts and King's Quest that we do.
Unless you guys don't want us to do
Yeah, well, let us know if you don't want us to do Assassin's Creed. I know my buddy, I know Brinton of BPV Gaming would like us to do it, because he thinks that I need to lighten up when it comes to Assassin's Creed, and he might be right, but...
And we open the door.
I'm sorry, like, to me, the games didn't get better after Ezio. And even one's kind of questionable, but one has an excuse. One's a prototype. One is trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure out the gameplay mechanic.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is something that I even get crap in reviews, is that some people have come to me and say, I am too easy on first entries because they need to be treated like everybody else. My answer to you is simply no, they don't, because in some cases the developers are getting to know the characters of the game just as much as you are. So yeah, things are going to be more rough, things are going to be a lot less perfect in balancing and whatnot, and if they happen to be able to make that work, then it's a fluke. You know, it's not, I'm not discrediting them, I'm just saying it's not that easy to make work, especially in the first entry. I don't know, do you think I'm too easy on first entries?
No.
Yeah. First entries are just trying to figure out how this button's gonna work and why it should work and why this is a mechanic that should be in the series. You know, even Mario had his own first entry kind of blues.
Now, is that like its first 3D or its first just...
3D had a transition point. Like, they had to refigure out Mario for 3D. But, you know, like, everybody remembers the goodness of Super Mario Brothers. They don't remember the original Super Mario Brothers, where they originally conceived Mario as like a multiplayer character kind of thing, not as a side scroller, not with his own story. So everybody goes through their peaks and valleys. Everybody goes through transition points and trying to figure things out. It's just in some cases, some series had to go through multiple because of either transition to 3D, transition into a whole new medium.
Be careful!
Yeah, thanks, Farah.
I mean, take Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia started as what is called a cinematic platformer. Now, it's basically a mainstream platformer with combat elements. And as you guys will see later, RPG elements interspersed in there.
Mint chocolate chip! How could you do this to me?
You don't trust mint chocolate chip. You just don't. It's
stop
never on your side. That's on you. That's not on mint chocolate chip. Mint chocolate chip told you what it was from the beginning. Okay, so we're just trying to figure out where we're going here, and here we are. So there you go. Lesson in game reviews over, I guess. Like, I it's not necessarily that I'm too easy. It's just you have to look for different things in a first entry, and in a second entry, you have to look for different things too.
Oh yeah, you probably had to get up.
Yeah. So I keep on going towards this one. And really what I should have been looking at is the bar on the right. Oh no, we lost a ledge, Andrea. What on earth will we do? Whee! Whee! Boing! That's how fun this is. Like, I sit here and make these sound effects. Trust me, I make them when I'm actually playing too. They're that fun. Give me the music! Give me the music! Give me the music. There you go. Zen music while drinking my water. But wait, we're gamers. We're supposed to hate water levels. Water levels, not water games. Or games with water in them. Water is helpful. Water is life. Oh, and it looks like we're in the alternate dimension again. Oh, I'm sorry. The place that we've never been to and we never remember that we went to, right? Right.
That's right.
We've never been here before. Never once in our lives. Never been here. And we totally didn't get Youngblood's disease. It spreads! The Liefeld is spreading! There you go. Okay, so now we have a little bit more health to work with.
And now up the ladder.
Up the ladder we go. But the cool part is in that most recent vision, we did get hinted at something, a new feature that is going to be awesome in combat when we can make it work. And that is the Mega Freeze. Once we get that going, it's going to be awesome. Okay, so I need to time this right, so I run across the button. And then keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, and there you go. Now we can make our way past. Hey! We're back where I think we were.
I'm down here.
Oh, shut up, Farah. I know you're there.
You are.
Are you gonna do something?
I'm just gonna leave you right there.
Let's try not to get separated again, shall we?
Don't lecture me.
It's so quiet out there. It's terrible.
I'm doing the hard work here,
But
Farah.
also beautiful.
Maybe to you.
Look!
I'm still calling BS on that crack.
You're a skinny little thing.
And also her being a skinny little thing. Because as you guys can see, she's very much in that hourglass kind of form that women in gaming are. So I'm sorry, but she's probably way too well endowed to fit in that crack.
To find a way down to the bottom.
She could probably fit in it more than the prince could.
Well, yes, because, you know, some of those areas are kind of malleable, but yeah, the prince isn't gonna fit in there. I'm just saying, like, stuff is probably too big to be able to go in there. I'm talking about her boobs, people. Probably her butt too. She, again, it's hourglass figure. See, dude, guys, she sticks her butt out just as much as a lass in Pokemon. If you don't believe me, go watch our Leaf Green playthrough on Drak and Shadow. The purpose of the lass in Pokemon is to stick their butt out as hard as possible. Yay, we get to do more booby traps. Heh, booby. I said it. Ow!
Ow.
Ow! Yay! I win. What do I win? Do I get Superman flavored?
Superman flavored.
Does anybody remember Superman flavored?
I barely do.
Strange noises.
No permanent damage, thank you.
It's like, so for those who don't know, it's like lemon sherbet. I think there was like a cherry sherbet in there, and then there's like bubblegum flavor. I'm trying to remember what the blue one was. It wasn't like blueberry. I think it was like bubblegum. So you got Superman flavored ice cream.
There's another lever in that corner.
And no! That ain't gonna work. Ow!
Ow.
Well, that's on me now, isn't it? I literally got up just as it was going to thrash me.
You hate this trap right here.
Yes, I do. With a blinding passion. Okay, so let's try this again. Yay, so this'll work. And we didn't die! So pull that, now we get to do even more platforming puzzles.
I've got it. Your turn now.
But I don't want my turn. I just had my turn.
Your turn.
I don't want my turn. I just had it. But hey, we have to keep this moving, so that's the way it goes.
Over here.
Yay!
Now pull the lever.
Now we can move even further. As you can see, guys, we're just kind of slowly lowering ourselves to the ground, to this warehouse area.
You'd be like, I wish I could just jump down. Whee!
But the mechanics of Prince of Persia say you can't.
Your turn now.
Because if you did, then you'd die. Instantly. And very painfully. Okay, so this should get Farah over to the last platform. But that sound effect tells us we've got some more combat.
Stay there.
Don't try and be a sniper, Farah. It's not gonna work out for you. And now we have a new enemy, which is the... I like to affectionately call them the Sledgehammer Brothers. Because they usually come in packs, and they're always wielding sledgehammers. And if you don't want to call that big old hammer a sledgehammer, then what are you gonna call it, people? I'm not being cheeky. Like, that's a sledgehammer to me.
The Hammerhead Brothers.
But they're not sharks. Although they could take a couple of hammers to the head. I mean, you're not wrong. Use the dagger. So this is where we get to try out a new ability called Mega Freeze, where we basically slow everybody else, but speed ourselves up completely. This is another thin the herd mechanic, guys. Basically what you do is you use the Mega Freeze to kill off as many enemies as possible, maybe even kill off an entire wave. And that way you don't have to deal with that wave anymore. Whee! I'm just gonna keep on bouncing over everybody because that seems to be what works. And if it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
Yep.
There we go. So, sheath the sword. Yay! We win. We win, Andrea. We win. I don't know what we're waiting on, but we're waiting on something.
We're waiting for something.
Yep. Okay, so now we need to make our way back up there. And unfortunately, we can't run across walls that high. So we need a box.
Well,
But first, destroy the barrels.
Well, at first we thought maybe we had to use the barrels to use as pressure plate.
My bad, sorry. The first thing we needed to do was grab that sand tank, because that's helpful. And grab some water. Water is the gift of life, Andrea. We don't question it. So there you go. Yeah, all you gotta do is put a box on a button and we can at least get some leverage there to be able to get back up. So now we just need to find our box. And there's our box. Don't climb up, grab it. Seriously, man, do I have to do everything myself? Oh, wait, I did. So just push this onto the button. And there you go. So now we can use it to get back up there and use the save point. I don't think I use... Yeah, I think I use this first. We technically need that second one too, but at least to get up to the save point.
Oh no, please be careful.
Oh, you could take it for me, Farah, if you could see it. But you can't see it. And even Superman flavor betrays us. Why did you betray us, Lemon, Cherry, and Bubblegum?
I don't know.
You're supposed to be Hope, Superman.
I'll start the story from here next time.
Yay! Yes, we know you're all right.
Stop doing that.
But that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode. So when we get back, we will continue on in the Palace of Zod.